So when we are weary in our life, when we are tired after we work hard, and when we feel we did not achieve what we wanted to achieve. So, word of God for us today, when we feel weary and we feel worthless and tired and find nothing as an outcome, are we inviting Jesus into our life, or we feel we have made some mistake in our life, or we are unworthy, we are a sinful person, that's why things are not going right in our life, something is going wrong, and then we say to Jesus, Jesus, can you stay away from me? So in every human life, we start a day with a fresh thought and fresh expectation, so we have to do certain things for the day, but at the end of the day, when you feel it was not done what we wanted. Let's say if we take any salesperson who is starting his day with his target, he has to sell all the things, but at the end of the day, when he look back, he could not able to meet his target, or even he could not meet his daily needs. Then he feels tired, and so what am I done throughout the day? Throughout the day I have worked hard, but I could not make even my daily wage, or I could not make what I wanted to do it for the day. The same way, so maybe people are salaried employees, or they earn a monthly salary. So for such people, they work hard throughout all the month, and if they are into lot of debts, or they have lot of dependencies, and they have to spend their money somewhere else, then let's say they have house EMI, and all other charges have to be paid. At the end, when they look at, so after their month salary arrived, and it was less for the whole family to run the entire month, then they feel tired, so it's not like they are lazy, or it's not like they don't know how to work. They do their work, and they try their level best. Maybe it is due to their parents issue, or parents debts. It's inherited to the children, then they are carrying their debts, and they are into such debt, and whatever they earn, they cannot really pay it back, and their life in a struggle. They are facing such challenges, or maybe they would have done something in the past, and now they have corrected their problem, and they want to live a good life, but still the past debts are following them, and they cannot continue their life, but they are not lazy. And some people, we start the year with a lot of goals. I wanted to achieve this year all these things. I have to I have to be physically fit. I have to achieve a certain aspect in this year. And when we come and celebrate the new year, and when we look back, we have not achieved what we wanted to achieve in the entire year. So now we feel tired. It doesn't mean we have not taken any effort. Maybe we would have taken an effort, but something got distracted, something came in between, and we just lost focus, and then we could not able to realize what we wanted to achieve for the whole year. And now we feel sad and worried, right? So the same way, so every human's life, it will be different. Every person's having a different challenges, or different aspects, or different life journey for him. We cannot put everyone into a same shoe. But now, when we feel weary, and we feel tired, and we feel hopeless, but when Jesus comes into our life, Jesus is saying it. Those who are weary and tired, and those who are feeling, hopeless, you just, give all your burden to me. I will carry your burden. You don't have to be worried. You just, sit, relax. I'll carry your burden. I'm the God who created you. So, I'm closer to you. You just give it to me. You don't have to worry, like, Lord, I tried all these things. I wanted to do certain thing. Maybe I wanted to, buy a house. The whole year, nothing turned out, Lord. And, I don't know what to do. When we enter into hopeless circumstances. Maybe I worked hard. I did not get any promotion at all. And, I tried all my level best. And whatever I try, nothing is working out. And when we become tired, so Jesus is saying it like, you give your burden into me. You give your burden to me. I will carry it. You just sit, relax. And that's what Jesus is, saying to us. And I'll take one of the reference from Peter's life, how Peter was weary when he was trying to catch the fish all over the night and he could not find anything. He did not want to become a rich person when he went into the sea and tried to get the fish, but at least he tried to get the fish for his daily needs to be met. But even then, he could not able to make it. Now he feels sad. He feels worthless, and he feels something went wrong. So a lot of confusions when we think something can be done on our target, in a daily target or a monthly target, on a yearly target or certain duration. But after the time is over, when we look back, only confusion and dilemma come into our mind. What happened? So why this has not happened in my life? Maybe I did something wrong or something went wrong somewhere. So all these confusions comes into our life. It's the same way Peter was also thinking what went wrong. Maybe the fish net become it contains a lot of gaps. Maybe the fish is coming inside and going outside, and he was thinking in a confusion, and he was just trying to fix his net. So that's how every human's life, when we are into these difficulties, Jesus comes and approaches us, and he is coming closer to us, and he is telling us, my son and my daughter, and what do you want? Why do you feel sad? Why do you feel tired, or why do you feel confused? What wrong you have done in your life? Just come to me, spend time with me, and I will show you the way, and I will carry your burden, and I will show where you have to throw your fish. When Peter was in confusion and the full of doubts, what went wrong, he was trying to figure out. Now Jesus is approaching Peter's boat. So that's how Jesus came to earth. Jesus did not come to heal the healthy person, and he did not come to those who are living a righteous life. That's what Jesus said. I did not come here for the righteous people on earth. I did not come here for a healthy person. I come here to heal those who are sick in life, those who are, sick in their hope, those who do not know what to do, and they want to try all their level best, but still they cannot figure out. I have come here to heal the sick. I have come here to those who are needy. And Jesus going into near to Peter's boat and asking Peter to land his boat in the shore. And so Peter was still trying to figure out. And now Jesus started preaching the word of God, while Peter was still under confusion, but he is hearing the gospel. He is hearing the word of God into his life. And he was just, trying to figure out what went wrong, why he could not able to catch any fish. Because he was a efficient fisherman. When they want to catch a fish, they have to go to a deeper water. And you cannot say, in the deeper water, they cannot catch not even a single fish. But that happened to Peter, and that's why he was so sad. What went wrong? Did I not use my experience? Did I not use my talents? And did I not sail into the deeper sea? Everything was fine, but why I could not catch even a single fish? If I would have caught a lot of fishes, then I would have sold it, and I could have been a rich person for that day. But even I could not make the daily wage for me on that day. Now he is hearing the word of God, and Jesus giving him a time to rest, time to relax. And then Jesus is coming, Peter, go to a deep water. So that's what God is telling us today. Wherever you are weary in your life, wherever you are, struggling to do things, you have tried up and down, you have tried left to right, but nothing worked out, and now you feel tired. Lord, it didn't work out. Whatever the effort I have taken, it doesn't work out. Now Jesus is saying it, go into the deeper water again. And Peter is saying, Lord, I tried. I'm not a lazy person, Lord, to just, go to the sea and come back. I tried harder to my level best. Whatever I can do, I really tried, because I'm not going for a hobby fishing. Like, some people go for fishing as a hobby. I'm not a hobby fisherman. I'm a fisherman who is doing fishing for my life. But I could not able to find out, Lord. But as you are saying it, I'm going again, Lord. So that's how Jesus, when he comes into our life, what Jesus is saying it, go again. It's not like, in the side, it's not like in the shore, it's not like little deeper. Whenever we face the challenges, whenever we face the difficulties, like, we feel we are upset, we don't have any way forward, we don't know what mistake we have done, we don't know what things we have not done it correct way. But when we sit down, when we invite Jesus into our life, and when we ask his counseling into our life, and when Jesus tells us, just sit relax into my presence, I will carry your burden, I will carry your confusion, I'll carry your struggles. But listen, go into a deeper water again, go into a deeper, the same place where you were struggling, the same things you were trying to achieve by putting all your efforts. But when you come, when you listen to the voice of God, he's saying it again, go into a deeper. There you will catch not only the fishes for your life, not only the fishes for your daily wages, but you will get abundant. You will get abundant things in your life. So that's why, like, when we are tired and feeling hopeless, feeling sick, or feeling do not know where to take next step, this is the word of God for us. And when we sit into the presence of God, he will say, I will carry your burden, and you go into a deeper again. So when we go as per the guidance of God in our life, he will show us to catch not only the fishes for our daily wages, but it is come in full of abundance. When we are feeling tired, all that we need to do to realize Jesus is near, and he always be near to us. Only thing, we need to recognize Jesus into our life. And when we think things are not going right, instead of taking into ourselves and thinking something we have not done correct, and we try to figure out how to fix it, let's ask Jesus. As he said, when you feel tired and weary, come to me. I will show you the way, and I will give you the relax. When we listen to the voice of God in our life, it's not only the abundance in our life, as we have seen in Peter's situation. He not only catched fishes in abundance, he also invited the neighbor boat to help him, and they also caught in abundance. So that's how, when things are chaos in our life, when we think, why Lord allowing all such things into our life, but we have to take a moment and ask Jesus and give our burden into Jesus' shoulders And that's where Jesus is saying it, like, you knock and it will be open, you ask, it will be given. But always Jesus would be by our side. Only thing, we need to recognize him and we need to give our burdens to him. Then he will carry it. He will make our burden very lightweight, and it will become a lot of abundance. Not only our needs will be met, and lot many other lives needs also will be met. But in this uh, scenario, or in this circumstance, like, after Peter and the neighboring fishermen saw what Jesus could do, they started afraid. So Jesus did not come into our life just to show miracle or just to fill our life with abundance, but he is asking our life, and he is asking, our ways to become his ways. But here, Peter, when you look at, he's saying, Lord, I'm a sinner. I'm not deserved, Lord. Can you please go away from me? So that's what I said. That's the word of God. When we are facing difficulties or struggles, are we inviting Jesus into our life? Or we are saying, Lord, something is not going right, or my faith is not right, or I don't have a hope. Can you go away, Lord? Or we invite Jesus, can you come into my life? The same way, when we look at Zacchaeus, when he was searching for answers, what he was looking at, he was also looking at, Jesus, how Jesus looked like. Maybe, like, I'm a sinner because I collect a lot of taxes, not only the taxes charged by the Roman Empire, but because he has the authority, he can collect more taxes. Nobody knows what is right amount of tax to be paid. He collected plenty of taxes from many people, but he has no assurance, he has no peace in his heart. That's why he was, looking, where is Jesus, and how does this Jesus look like? Can he come into my life? Even after knowing it, I'm a sinner, and even knowing it, like, I have done a lot of wrong things in my life. He was searching for Jesus. So those who are searching Jesus will find Jesus in their life. As Jesus said, I have come here for the sick and those who are, searching God in their life. And those who seek, they will find it. And when Zacchaeus searched for Jesus, Jesus came into his house. And that time, what Zacchaeus had done, like, Zacchaeus was inviting Jesus into his life. He knew he was a sinner. He knew, he did a lot of wrong things, but he did not just, feel, uh, he did not feel like, he was a person who did a lot of mistake. He did not depress himself, but he was inviting Jesus into his life. Jesus, come into my house, and, you have a feast with me. And then Jesus changes all his ways and all his past, right? Somebody cannot travel through the past, but when Jesus comes into our life, he changes the past as well as the future. Whatever the sins we have done, or whatever the mistakes, or whatever the things we don't have a hope, when Jesus comes into our life, all that we need to do, ask Jesus or invite Jesus into our life. He will change everything in our life. So when we are facing difficulties or chaos or confusions, many times we think, Lord, yeah, so I'm not worthy, I'm undeserved, like, I have done so and so things, do you accept me? We can simply ask Jesus, we can invite Jesus into our life, and he will change everything. So when we feel tired, and are we inviting Jesus into our life, or we say, Lord, I'm a sinner, and I don't deserve, just stay away from me, Lord. As Peter was saying it, he was under a confusion, he was under a dilemma. But many times, our life also, we face the same situations. We go through a lot of dilemmas, we go through a lot of difficulties. Are we inviting Jesus during those dilemma, during those difficult moments where we don't know answer? we don't find what went wrong, but we are not lazy. We have done all our part, but still things did not work out. So let's not feel tired. And today, a word of God for us. Let's give our burden into Jesus' hand. And he is not only the God of heaven, he is also God of earth. He knows how difficult it is to live a human life. That's why he came down as a human and he lived the life and he showed the way to all of us. And he is coming into our life. He's always beside us. We need to invite him, irrespective of even we have done any mistakes or we don't know what we did right or wrong. Just give our burden into his shoulders and ask him to lead our life. And then we hear this voice of God go into a deeper. And then you will catch or you will realize all your goals not only in abundance of your life, but it will also become abundance to all those people who are surrounding us, all those people who are near to us, all those who are in our families. So that's the word of God for us. So we never say, Lord, you go away from my life. Jesus did not come to earth as a human just to stay away. He came down to heal those who are suffering, those who are hopeless, those who are tired, those who do not have a way forward. For those people, he came down to earth and show the way to carry their burden as his burden and show the way to them and to lead their life in this earth smooth and safe.